Oh, sorry about that. I'm just holding a Halloween pumpkin because it's Spooktober. It's Halloween time, and I'm reviewing Trick or Treat, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, Halloween. Yeah. Fuck Halloween, man. Fuck this holiday. It's fucking stupid. Yeah. Just cut to the intro. I need to pull it out. Ow! Hey guys, welcome back to the Grandma's channel and welcome back to another movie review. And the movie we're reviewing today is one that's heavily involved with Call of Duty at the moment. If you've been playing Call of Duty, you know what I'm talking about. There's some pretty cool skins on there and it's pretty fucking cool. But a little off topic, this is obviously a Halloween movie that you should definitely watch every single year, and that's not even like an option. Like, you have to watch this movie at least once every year. It's such a simple, fun Halloween movie. You have to watch it at least once every year. Even if you have no interest in watching it, you at least gotta watch it for this guy. Aww. Exactly, and this is also coming from the same director who gave us Krampus, which I reviewed a few Christmases ago, and I actually really liked that movie. I really enjoyed it, and I kind of want to talk about it. I really like the part where... Oh! Fucking hell. Really? A fucking pumpkin? Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry, back to this. Fucking Trick or Treat, or Trick or Treat, whatever the fuck it's called. Oh yes, I'm finally reviewing this movie in October, and I don't know why it took me so long to review this movie. I mean, it's a very well-known Halloween movie, and I feel like it's one that a lot of people would watch at least once every Halloween. It's a very simple, very fast-paced movie, and it's just a bunch of different stories taking place on Halloween night. I mean, it's kind of a classic. I feel like everyone would want to watch this at least once every year. And I really can't see anybody despising this movie unless they just really hate the Halloween holiday. Like, if you fucking hate this movie, then you must just not like Halloween. This is a really fun Halloween movie to watch every October. And obviously, yes, I had a really good time with this movie, but this movie's very different. I have a different feel to this movie compared to like movies like Krampus, where Michael Dougherty's other movie Krampus. I watched that maybe like 2 years ago for the first time. Really enjoyed it. A really fun horror Christmas movie. This movie, the first time I watched it, it was at a very young age, and yeah, this movie fucking scared me. It was fucking terrifying. And obviously I am going to get into the things that really scared me, but yes, this movie was scary, and it creeps me out to this day because I watched it at a very young age. I still enjoy it. I really enjoy this movie and watch it. I love watching it every Halloween, but like, it's creepy. But yeah, the whole movie is just a bunch of different like stories being like taking place on Halloween night with different characters. For example, Dylan Baker's character, who plays as a teacher, serial killer. He's basically a serial killer. He's basically a serial killer, just murdering random people on Halloween night. We first meet him with, that really big kid who's destroying pumpkins, and, the kid from the first Bad Santa movie, all grown up and has a deep voice. It's always weird seeing him like that, but that's the first time we see him, and he fucking poisons the candy, and we get to see this shit. And when Dylan Baker's character is trying to bury the body, it's also revealed he has a son. He has a kid, which is pretty fucked up. And this kid, Billy, he's a lot of things. He can be really annoying, or at least annoying at first, when he's like yelling at his dad saying, "Don't forget to help me with the eyes." Like, he seems like a really annoying kid, a little brat. And then, he gets creepy when it's revealed that they're using the fat kid's head as a pumpkin. Then he says, "Don't forget to help me with the eyes," in a creepy way. So he's creepy. And he's also kind of adorable, because at the very end of the movie, he's like, in his dad's clothes, handing out lollies to kids. It's like, this kid is adorable, creepy, and annoying. Just everything. He's all that. So Billy was a very interesting kid, and I really enjoyed Dylan Baker's character, and I guess the kid. And it's also revealed he's also a vampire, or a fake vampire going around murdering women. And yeah, that was kind of out of nowhere, I won't lie. I was like, oh, okay, he's that, I guess. Okay, sure, I guess, he is a serial killer, so I guess that makes sense. And then, he just gets eaten by a bunch of werewolves, which was like, god damn. There is that whole story of a bunch of women going around on Halloween night trying to, find men, and or who they describe as meat, which is kind of, I guess, sort of a build up to them being revealed as werewolves, which I do like how this movie has some solid reveals, or like build up to reveals. So like with the old man who is attacked by Sam at the very end of the movie, he's revealed to be the school bus driver. I like how in the backstory they kind of hint at the way he struggles to breathe, I guess, like his it's kind of because he almost drowned when those kids died on the school bus. So really nice hints and build ups to really cool reveals in this movie. So I like the little details they add add into this movie. It's really cool. When it comes to the whole werewolf side of things, it was a cool little reveal, and they actually looked pretty damn good. I presume that they were practical, and they looked pretty cool. But I'll admit the whole like girls going out trying to find men and stuff was probably like the least interesting part of the movie. Like I enjoyed everything, the school bus story, the old man, Sam, Dylan Baker's character. I enjoyed all that stuff, but I feel like the girls going around trying to find men, that was probably the least interesting part of the movie until they were revealed as werewolves, and I was like, okay, I guess that was kind of cool. But yeah, I just have to say that. That's probably the least interesting part of the movie, but it was still, at least it had a nice build up to a cool reveal, so I guess I'll, let it slide. And oh man, speaking of that school bus story, like it's a pretty fucking horrifying scene, especially when watching it at a young age. Like I don't even know what was going on. I didn't even know what the story was behind it. I don't know why these kids were on a bus with creepy masks on and they all looked miserable and they were in chains and something weird was going on. All I know is that something was going on, and they eventually fell off a cliff in the bus, and they all died, and it was creepy. I didn't know what was going on or why that was happening, but it was creepy as fuck. But now, watching it again and finding out why that was all happening, it's still it's more depressing than creepy, I'd say, but it's still quite disturbing, like the way it's done and the way it's told. It's like it's a creepy story. It's also pretty depressing, and it all leads to these group of kids planning to prank this, I guess, outcast, this like nerdy, like kind of socially awkward girl. It's a pretty cruel prank. I'm gonna go with what everyone else says. It is a pretty cruel prank, and the girl just the mean girl pretty much just going like, oh, I thought it was funny, I thought it was a good prank. And yeah, most of these kids are not even that likable, to be honest. Like, yeah, not really. I mean, the prank that they do was pretty harsh. And like when they're standing over her, when the girl like passes out after falling, like they're all standing over her with their masks on still. Like why are you doing that? Of course she's gonna get fucking scared and probably punch you in the face if you're still gonna be wearing the mask. And then that all leads to the dead kids, the kids that died, coming back from the dead and just becoming zombies and just, going after the kids. It's like, oh, okay, like, there's zombies now, and I guess that zombies are real in this world. And yeah, all the kids die because the girl, leaves them to die because of the really cruel prank. And it's a twisted scene. It's a horrifying, like, it's a fun but horrifying scene. I really enjoyed that part of the movie, and even the sounds of hearing the kids get brutally killed by the zombies. Even that's really quite disturbing, honestly. So all that part of the movie was really twisted and fucked up, and it kind of, yeah, goes in a way that you wouldn't really expect it to go. It was interesting, and it was probably the best part of the movie, honestly. Besides Dylan Baker's character, that part of the movie was it was twisted, it was fucked up, and I loved it. Now, I think we can all agree that we should have gotten more of Sam. Yeah, Sam, he pops up, occasionally throughout the movie, kind of like watching the characters and making sure everyone's in the spooky spirit on Halloween night, and everyone's keeping up the usual traditions like trick-or-treating and all that, handing out candy and just the usual stuff. It's kind of fun just seeing him pop up here and there. And the director of the movie kind of describes Sam as almost like the Santa Claus of Halloween. So like when you think of Christmas, you think of Santa Claus. Well, he kind of wanted people to be like, when people go see this movie, once they do see this movie, when they think of Halloween, they'll think of Sam. So that's kind of what the director kind of wanted Sam to be, and I'd say he succeeded quite well. Yeah, Sam, I'd say, is very well known, and he's literally in Call of Duty now, so yeah, I say he very much succeeded, and I wish we got more of him, but it was definitely really fun to see him just pop up here and there and just watch the characters. And the final showdown between him and the old man was also, of course, really fun, and the big reveal, the unmasked reveal of his face is always still shocking to this day. It's just like a pumpkin head, pretty much. Yeah, I really love how he looks. He looks creepy and cool at the same time, like a full-on just pumpkin head. He looks sick. The ending of the movie kind of tying all the stories together, and they're all connected, and it's all wrapping up. It's all really cool, and it all ties back to that opening scene, which I didn't even talk about, actually. Yeah, it's a creepy opening scene. That jump scare in the beginning with Sam popping up out of the sheets and stuff fucking always gets me, man. That was a damn good jump scare, but Jesus Christ, the scream and everything, it always fucking gets me. And yeah, it was a pretty dope opening scene. So yeah, man, fucking fun-ass Halloween movie, man. Really fun. And really, like I said before, like, people who despise the Halloween holiday are the only ones who could really just not really enjoy this movie. People who love Halloween will adore this movie. It's really just for them. This movie is really short as well. It's only an hour and 20. It's really fucking short, and it's easy to watch. It's fast paced. It never feels slow. All of the stories were fun, and it's a very I'd say it's a classic. I think it's a classic Halloween movie that's worth watching at least once every year. It's like a tradition almost. It's just that's what it feels like to me, a tradition, just to watch it every Halloween. So yeah, fun Halloween movie, and if you love the holiday, then you have to watch this. Alrighty guys, this is going to be the end of my review of Trick or Treat. Yeah, I'm surprised it took me so long to review this movie. It's a really fun Halloween movie. And yeah, the director of this movie needs to make more movies. I've heard they are doing a Trick or Treat too, but it's been in development for a fucking long time. So expect more Halloween themed videos hopefully very soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, just gonna eat some candy because it's Halloween time. Yeah, goodbye guys.